Welcome to a guidebook style tip compilation with up to 50 plus Shiny Nikki tips. Before we start, pick a number from 1 to 50 and then comment down below which tip you got in the guidebook. Alright, so first page and first tip of the guidebook, and I'm going to show you how to bypass the 7 sticker limit within the game. So first, you're going to choose a background other than Quiet Night or Green Tint. Quiet Night being the Starry Night Sky background we were given for free, and then Green Tint being the leafy plant background that we were also given for free. Once you have a background on other than these two, you're going to put on your 7 stickers and then you're going to switch to these backgrounds. You're going to switch to either Quiet Night or Green Tint to gain their extra respective stickers that they come with. Basically these bushy plant foreground pieces. Once you do this, you'll be able to have up to 8 or 9 stickers per entry. So second page of the guidebook, and I'm going to show you how to set a reflection as your name card. So you're going to click on your avatar icon at the top left of your screen, and then you're going to click on this gray magnifying glass, which is located on top of your light count for your profile. Once you click on that, you're going to click on the gold edit button at the bottom right, and then you're going to click on reflection. Once you do that, just click on a reflection you want, something that you like, and then click on confirm. You should have a reflection as your name card now. Following along on the same lines, let me show you how to set nail art as your name card. So first, you have to click on your avatar icon at the top left again, and then that gray magnifying glass again. Once you click on that gold edit button, choose picture instead of reflection this time to be taken to camera mode. Once you're done setting up an outfit, click on the blue camera mode button and then click on edit. Once you've done that, go to the poses tab. So at the very bottom of the poses tab, you're going to see things like static, motion, basically different types of poses that the devs have put in. So you're going to scroll to the very right on that to find hands. And then you're going to choose a hand/nail pose and set it as your name card. So we're at the 4th page, and now I just wanted to draw attention to the fact that you can zoom in on Nikki in the dressing mode. It's actually crazy that some people didn't figure this out, some people being me, but you can, and this helps you check out finer details that the devs have put in on these sets for you guys. 5th tip, and it's a did you know. So did you know that you can purchase gem purchasable backgrounds during events at times, but only sometimes? So for example, in the Christmas SSR event that's going right now, click on the event, go to obtain gown or set, and then click on more, which is at the very right of your screen. Once you click on that, you're going to find a bunch of deals and sales for the event. But if you scroll down, you can find a pack where you can purchase the event's backgrounds. Now, this usually happens for SSR events. Usually for WRs, this isn't how it works because you have to pull for the backgrounds. And for a lot of other events, I know that you have to purchase them with star gems. So just be on the lookout in case there is an event background for gems. 6th page, and so here I'm going to show you how to check the reflections, concepts, and the amount of clothing others own. Basically everything that they own in the game. So in order to do this, you're going to click on a friend, and then you're going to click on their profile, which is a house icon at the left of your screen. Once you click on that, you're going to see 2 tabs above their profile. One is profile and one is journey. So click on journey and then look at the very bottom to see how much reflections, concepts, and clothing they own in the game. This is great if you just want to compare and see where you're at in the game, whether you're behind, whether you're in front, blah blah blah. 7th tip is how to increase your bond very quickly. Bond isn't a very big necessity in the game, but a lot of players complain about how they're very behind on bond and that they want to catch up. So basically the reason why you're behind on bond is because you're only feeding Nikki activities worth gold when you're supposed to be feeding Nikki activities worth gems as well. Because you're paying with a premium currency, gem activities will give you more bond than gold activities. So the 8th tip is a little bit external to the game, but there is a Reddit user by the name of Shiny Nikki. And I'm not talking about the Shiny Nikki subreddit, shining_Nikki. I'm talking about an actual user. So if you scroll down on this user's page, you can find several infographics about story concepts within the game. So here I'm looking at one for Rosset City, and I'm also looking at one for Hell's, I believe, his character profile. This is great if you're a little bit stuck on concepts in the game that require you to understand the story a bit better. Don't have anyone to do team battles with because of time zone issues or just because you're too late? Well, guess what? There are bots. Some people don't know this, but if you click on the start button and just wait a few seconds, Shiny Nikki will provide you with bots to help you do your team battles. This is great because doing team battles gives you more rewards, and we gotta cash in on the rewards in this game as much as possible. For the 10th page, I'm going to show you how to frame an entry in camera mode. So the frames that were given to you by the devs are too long or too wide to actually frame our entire screen, but you can easily fix that by using 2 frames instead of 1. So use 1 frame to do the corners and the sides of one part of the entry, and then use another frame for the opposing corners and sides. This way you can have a fully framed entry in camera mode. 11th tip is how to check how much power your reflection currently has and how to check how much power your reflection can have while maxed out. So you're going to click on a reflection and you're going to click on index, the gray magnifying glass button at the left of your screen at the top of a reflections page. So once you click on that, you're going to click on skill stats, and on top of skill stats, you're going to see all the different colors that your reflection has power for. So check the designated color of your reflection to see how much power it can have at max. And if you want to check how much power your reflection has currently, go onto the level up page and look just above the XP bar to see how much power reflection currently has. A nice styling power hack is that you don't have to reach the required amount of power that the MoMA guide tells you to reach in order to pass the stage with an S. So here you see that I'm short about 1000 power, but I still have an S in the chapter stage. So the reason is because when you actually equip your clothing, it gives you a boost in power, and then when you go through the styling battle, it gives you another boost in power that's not accounted for in the MoMA guide. So you can be at least 4000 power below the required amount and still get an S. Try it out. So for the 13th tip, some newer players get team battle invitations and they just ignore them because they don't know how to battle without enough attempts. They feel like because they don't have enough attempts, they can't battle. But there is an assist mode button next to the auto button underneath start for team battles. And by clicking on this, you can participate in team battles just to help your friends out. However, just to know, you're not going to receive rewards from participating in assist mode. You're just going to be helping them out a bit. 14th tip is that there are animated Nikki stickers, and to access them, you're going to go into whatever chat is there, and you're going to click on the 3-dot icon next to the send button. Once you click on that, you're going to be presented with a bunch of fun Nikki stickers with some privilege pack stickers that are available to privileged card owners. So this is fun if you just want to use Nikki emojis or something like that instead of just typing out in boring keyboard letters. So we're at the 15th page, and here I'm going to show you how to check what others are wearing, mainly your friends. So you're going to go to the Friends tab, and you're going to click on the pink magnifying glass that is right next to the name of their set at the very top of your screen. Once you click on that, you should be presented with every single thing that they're wearing on their body, from the wind to the background pieces to every single piece of clothing, obviously. This is a tip that I feel like literally nobody knows, but be careful of these type of welfare events because some of the clothing, as it says in the info icon when you press on it, by the way, the info icon is the gold button at the top right of the page. It says that this clothing is exclusive. So whenever you do these type of events, make sure to prioritize the clothing. I, for one, kind of only paid attention when there were SSR items like this pink cherry dress. But now that I know that the SR items are rare and exclusive as well, like they've just gone up in rank for me. Like now they're just as good as SSRs. So for the 17th page, I'm going to tell you guys to purchase nail set duplicates. So whenever you're done purchasing each individual nail art, you're going to see that there are sets available. It's kind of like how there are echoes available for reflections. So you're going to want to purchase these because they can help you unlock recolors for the nail art, and recolors have stronger stats. So that's just more styling power for you. So for the 18th page, if you no longer have any more nail set duplicates to purchase with your fashion tickets, try purchasing heart lip balms. So you have to scroll down to find these, but they're going to help you get recolors as well, and in my opinion, they're super useful. Here is a fashion project tip. So basically, fashion projects have not been known to return on any other preceding server. So if you're eyeing one, make sure you get it right now. Like obviously, try and figure out if you want it first, like don't waste your money, but if you do want it, get it because you don't know when it'll come back. Now, just a disclaimer, it doesn't say via the info button for the fashion project that it's exclusive, like that it'll never come back, but it hasn't on any other server, so if it does come back, it won't be for a long while. Okay, so this tip is a bit of a wacky one, but if you don't have any clothes, try making them out of stickers. Like here, it kind of works. Like I'm making a sticker out of the gem fan that we got for free during this fashion project, and it kind of looks like a skirt. It looks like a ballerina skirt. Like, hey, if you don't have anything to compete with in competition, just make an outfit with stickers. Like, you know what I mean? It's cool. If you want a nice extra 500 to 1000 boost in styling power in the arena or just in the main story, you're going to want to deepen core echoes. So what I mean is that when you set up your concept for a battle, you're going to notice that the middle slot is labeled core. You're going to take whatever reflection you put in the core and you're going to deepen it. So to do that, go to the arc, click on promote concept at your left at the top left, and then you're going to click on a concept that you want. Once you click on a concept that you want, there's going to be 2 tabs at the top, and the second one is going to be labeled deepen. Click on deepen and use extra concepts to deepen your core concept. This way you can get a lot of styling power, trust me. Just a little concepts tip. If you line your concepts in order, you're going to obtain a pink banner that says Resonance Boost, and that's basically just going to give you some extra styling power in battle. So in order to figure out the order of concepts, you're going to go into Index, you're going to scroll down, and there's going to be a tab called Concepts. Click on Concepts, and your concepts should be arranged in an order where they're grouped together in what order they should be to achieve a resonance. I hope that makes sense. But basically, if they're not, click on the sort of 4 squared icon at the right of your screen next to the title, and it should be rearranged so that it is. Now, the 23rd tip is that you don't need an echo to awaken a reflection. But mind you that this is harder, you're going to use shadow crystals. So you're going to click on a reflection that you want and you're going to go to the awaken page. Once you go to the awaken page, you're going to click on the echo and it's going to show you that you can use shadow crystals. Click on shadow crystals to figure out where to obtain them, and you'll be taken to where you can decompose extra echoes to gain shadow crystals and form an echo to awaken your current reflection. So if you don't see any echoes despite having some, it's because you haven't used those echoes completely to upgrade a reflection. So by that I mean you use all 5 echoes to upgrade your call of reflection and you use 1 echo to awaken it. You haven't used all your echoes yet. That's why they're not giving you duplicate echoes to decompose. Here's a little tip to reach Eternal Legend in Styling Arena if you're having some trouble. So basically, the go-to move if you don't have enough styling power and you want to reach Eternal Legend is to gem in the first week of the arena. And by first week, I mean when a new UR set drops and when a new season starts. So the reason is because most players are waiting to escalate to the top for free based on the amount of styling power that they have, but that usually takes like a week or 2. So if you gem in the beginning, you're going to find that there aren't a lot of people at the top, and this way you'll have a chance at least at reaching Eternal Legend, even though you know you don't have enough styling power. So here's a little crafting tip. If you go to the workshop and then click on the yellow Momo guide at the top of your screen, you're going to be taken to a crafting table where you can add clothing sets that you want to complete so that you could find them easier. This is going to be great for when there are going to be so many crafting sets in the workshop that it's going to be hard to sift through. So just click on this yellow guide. We'll take you to your crafting sets right away. So here's how to get fast Pinnacle battle bots, and here's a horrible demonstration of me being very late to my Pinnacle battles because of work and just not coming across a single bot to do Pinnacle battles with. So in order to get faster Pinnacle battle bots, you're going to want to do your Pinnacle battles as early as possible so that the bots come faster. The longer you wait, the slower the bots will come. So for me, that's 4 o'clock EST, and since I know people come from all over the place, you might want to check what time zone that is for you. Here's a tip for Leonid's Echo. So Leonid's Echo can only be obtained via the Sea of Fantasy. Not the Sea of Fantasy Gleam, not the Sea of Mystery, but the Sea of Fantasy. So if you want to awaken Leonid, you have to do the Sea of Fantasy, or you can do my tip from before, which is using Shadow Crystals. So just as an example off the top of my head, I fully awakened and upgraded the Call of Reflection of my Caprico, so I can obtain echoes for Caprico now and decompose it for Shadow Crystals. So I am not getting the Leonid's Echo anytime soon. Like, the Sea of Fantasy literally hates me, so I'm guessing that I'll probably have to use Shadow Crystals at one point or another. If you really want to upgrade a certain concept but you've run out of concept upgrading materials, you can actually reset another concept that you don't use anymore and gain materials from that. So let's say you're no longer a new player and you don't need your R concepts anymore. You can just level reset your R concept, gain the materials back, and put it into a new concept that you want to upgrade more. So like an SSR concept or an SR concept that you need. Oh, and in order to do that, you're going to go to the arc, you're going to click on Promote Concept, and then you're going to click on Level Reset, a red button at the top right of your screen, and then click on a concept that you want to reset to gain the materials back for. Oh, and here is a guild secret commission tip. So whenever you're doing your guild secret commissions, make sure to constantly reset your outfit, because a lot of times people forget to do this and you're still battling with the old low power outfit that you had and set when you were a new player. This is good because the higher power your outfit is, the more you'll contribute to the guild, and contributing to the guild should always be a plus. For page 30, sometimes you can hear the game's music, but you can't hear what Nikki is saying or speaking to you, and that's most likely because your phone is on silent. Now, I have an iOS. I don't know if you have an Android and it's different and it doesn't work like that, but if you can't hear Nikki but the music, it's because your phone is on silent. So turn your silence off, girl, so we can hear Nikki's cute voice and the interesting things she says sometimes. The 31st tip is all about how to get rewards from your friends. So basically, if you go to the benefits tab and scroll all the way to the right, you'll find a tab called intimate friends. Here you'll see your friend you have the highest affinity with. Now, if you continuously battle with this friend over and over again, you're gonna unlock these reward tiers you see over here and gain rewards. Just a little tip if you want some extra rewards from battling real players. Okay, so we're at the 32nd page, and this is going to be all about potential gem card sales. Now, usually gem cards are $6.99 to buy if you're Canadian, and I believe $5 if you're a US citizen, but you can often find sales if you check back enough. Like, for example, right now there's an 80% off sale going on, and for US players, it's $0.99 for a gem card, and for me, it's $1.39 something, which is a really good deal in my opinion. So make sure to always check back to see if there's sales at the gem card shop. Did you know that the Moments AI responds to you? So if you go to Moments and you look at the very top, you'll see a great tab titled Replies. And if you click on it, you'll see all the Nikki characters that replied to you when you responded to their Moments pages. I didn't know this, so I was just responding to pages galore until I realized that they were actually responding back to me, and I was pleasantly surprised. Another thing is that you can access characters' moments profile pages. So if you click on the character's icon when they give you a moment to look at, you're gonna find their main profile page, and here you're gonna see all the moments that they've ever uploaded, plus a little status update at the top underneath their name. This is great for some little extra reading regarding the lore, or maybe to just catch up on your favorite character. Page 35 is a warning tip, so beware of purchasing stamina via the gold plus button next to your stamina count on the main page, and then clicking confirm when they ask you to pay a certain amount of pink gems for 60 stamina. This is because the more you purchase it, the more the price of the stamina will go up, so you're better off just buying the 300 gem discounted pack right underneath it, which is worth more in my opinion than the 60 stamina for an increasing price. On page 36, I'm going to tell you how to replay Nikki talk sections you have with her at home. So whenever you go on the home page, you're going to see a place called Memento at the top right, which is kind of like a Polaroid photo frame, if you see what I mean. So as soon as you click on that, click on a Polaroid picture that is colored, and then click on Review, which is right under the Polaroid picture. So as soon as you click on that, you'll be able to replay Nikki talk sessions whenever you want, whenever you feel like it. So a lot of people like the recolor of an SR set, but they just don't feel like investing that much keys into an SR reflection because they feel like it's not worth it. Well, if you look at an SR reflection, it only has 4 stars, unlike SSR reflections who have 5 stars. And on top of that, you only have to level an SR reflection to 3 stars in order to awaken it and obtain its recolored set, unlike SSRs again, who you have to level to 4 stars. So you can sort of pour your keys into an SR reflection in peace, knowing that you'll be obtaining the recolor for cheaper. Alright, so ignore the demonstration video in this one because your girl is broke and she cannot participate in the SSR Christmas event that's going on right now. But basically, here is an event tip. So if you're pulling for the main event dress, it usually drops from last to mid to last. So if you're going into an event thinking that you're only going to pull the dress on a lucky pull, you're most likely not. You're most likely going to be disappointed, and you're most likely going to have spent all your gems before you get it. So don't pull for the main event dress unless you have enough gems to finish the entire event anyway. Okay, so here's a tip if you feel like you're low on UR items within the game. So the trick is to pull on an event pavilion instead of the Sea of Fantasy and Sea of Fantasy Gleam pavilions, just because the drop rates tend to be a bit higher on average. Now, the only downside to this is that you do have to spend gems instead of free fantasy tickets, but if URs are what you're really looking for, then you're going to get them by pulling in an event pavilion. Did you know that you can equip more than one item in the special category in the dressing room? Try it out. So here you're gonna see me equip a foxtail and fairy fox wings somehow. That's honestly the weirdest thing I've ever heard, but here we go. Just try it out for yourself. See if you can put two things together in the special category, and I bet you that you will, and you'll find more ways to dress up your Nikki like this. Let me talk about the amazing benefits you get from doing your guild makeup studies. So when you equip makeup, you don't get any kind of stat boost, but doing the guild makeup study is still a must because the stats are actually added automatically according to the game. So make sure you do your guild makeup study. I'm super behind, as you can see, because I didn't know that this was that important. I was just using my guild coins on buying fantasy tickets, which is okay, but try and focus on your makeup. Just try. Here is a pulling tip. If the flash of light after you pull is pinkish gold instead of white, you most likely have a UR item on your hands. Here I'm pulling on the Sea of Mystery, and there's no way in the world that I'm going to get a UR from pulling with my 40 Sea of Mystery tickets. So enjoy me getting an SSR item instead randomly, and just seeing how the light in the back is white and not that pinkish gold that you'd see if it was a UR item that I was getting. You ever see some really nice stickers or a really nice outfit in competition and wonder where on earth they got that? Well, you can find out by clicking on the three-dot icon at the top right of the competition entry, whatever competition entry you're looking at. So for example, here I'm looking at one, I clicked on the three-dot icon, and here I see all the clothing items that she's wearing and also all the stickers that she's using in her entry. Oh my gosh, we're already at page 44, and here I'm going to show you how to add a background to your avatar icon. So if you go to the normal camera mode, take a normal picture, and click set as avatar icon, you're not going to get the background that you have on. You're going to get sort of a white screen, but you can evade this by going to the 3D Studio and using one of the 3D Studio's backgrounds. So here I'm using that baby blue night background that we all have that I don't really like very much because it doesn't really match with a lot of stuff, but here you see that that background actually shows up and is present in my avatar icon. Hopefully we'll have more backgrounds added to there so that we can have more fun. So tip 45 is going to be all about getting free SSR nail art. So if you click on the nail studio and then click on entry submission, you're going to look at the bottom and you're going to see a gold button called topic tasks. Click on topic tasks, and at the top you'll see two tabs. One that's topic tasks, that's what you're on, and the second is growth tasks. So switch over to growth tasks and you'll see a bunch of rewards here about free SSR nail art that you can get by getting design XP. Now in order to get design XP, you have to participate in nail competitions. So be sure to keep participating in those competitions so that you can get these free SSR nail arts for your creations. Did you know that if you click on your avatar icon at the top left and then the community button at the bottom, which is the house icon, you can access all official Shining Nikki socials, including the famous Shining Nikki Discord, which people have been trying to look for all the time. Alright, so the 47th tip is how to check all the index reward tiers that you can unlock. So you're going to click on index on the right side of your screen, and then you're going to click on the three-dot icon above the receive points button. Once you click on that, you're going to click on the rewards icon, which is a little gift box next to the scroll image. And then here you're going to see all the reward tiers that you can get upon completing each level of the index. I'm so excited because there is a pose upon reaching one index chair, and I can't wait to see what it is so I can use it. Tip 48 is that there is a Shining Nikki unofficial subreddit titled r/Shining Nikki Global that has all the working redeem codes that are functioning right now if you swipe right on their page. Remember, this is not the official Shining Nikki subreddit, Shining_Nikki, but Shining Nikki Global, an unofficial one. If you've accidentally purchased cubes via the stairway shop, or you've accidentally invested too much elements of reverie in a set that you don't plan on leveling up anymore, you can always level reset a set in the Idea Lab or convert cubes to get elements of reverie back. So in order to do this, go to Dream Cube at the bottom of your main screen, go to Idea Lab, and then click on either the Convert Cubes button at the bottom right or the Level Reset button at the bottom right as well. Now, resetting the level of something usually costs about 50 gems, but converting cubes costs absolutely nothing except for maybe some gold, but I don't exactly remember, so just look at the demonstration to see. Now, the last tip is one that I've been saying throughout the entirety of the guide, but it's that if you ever need help, remember that the devs have placed gold info icons throughout the various interfaces of the game to help you. So before you hassle around on the internet trying to find the answer to something, try this gold button to see if the devs have already answered it for you, because I know how hard it is to find a very specific question on the internet, so just try this first. Alright, so that is it for all my tips, but don't worry, if you subscribe, hit the bell notification icon and give me a like. I'll be sending so much more your way, including how to make special effects in camera mode, a lot of tips on how to reach Eternal Legend in Stylist Arena, and a lot of styling competition tips as well. Also, don't forget, comment down below the tip you got from 1 to 50 as just a fun little game to end off with. Bye!